Welcome back. Today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to do something a little bit new. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the week 1 games, and I'm going to say who I picked to win that game, and I'm going to justify it in 1, maybe 2 sentences if I really wanted to push it. I thought this sounded like a fun idea, and I'm always trying to branch out and do some new and fun stuff on this channel, so let's get into it! All right, first things first, Thursday night football, Ravens versus Chiefs. I am picking the Ravens to beat the Chiefs 24-21. My reasoning, you may ask? If this was the playoffs, I would not be taking the Ravens. Let's leave it at that. All right, Packers versus Eagles. A little green versus green action taking place in Brazil Friday night. I am picking the Packers to win 27-20 over the Eagles, and I'm doing that because I did not like what I saw out of the Eagles at the end of last season. The second half of last season, to be real. So, there it is. Next, we got Panthers and the Saints. Fucking shit tier matchup. Let's go! I will be taking the Saints to defeat the Panthers 20-13. That's because Derek Carr bad. Bryce Young last year was worse. I ain't betting on the Panthers till I see Bryce Young play better. And enough. That's enough. Okay, next. Vikings versus the Giants. Oh, yeah, my Vikings, boy. Let's go. I am taking the Vikings to defeat the Giants 20-10. Now, Sam Darnold might be scary. However, Daniel Jones is just pure dog shit. No way around it. Patriots-Bengals. Yeah, really close matchup there. This one was tough to decide. I got the Bengals defeating the Patriots 27-10. I mean, have y'all watched the Patriots since Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. left? Not pretty. Also, the possibility of a very healthy Joe Burrow is getting me excited. Next, we got Steelers versus Falcons. Kind of an interesting matchup. I guess we got Arthur Smith in his new role with the Steelers against his old team, so that might be a little spicy. So, I'm taking the Falcons to come out victorious 24-17 over the Steelers. I have way more faith in Kirk Cousins at this point in his career than I do Russell Wilson or, frankly, Justin Fields. Okay, next, we got Texans-Colts. Now, love a little interdivisional rivalry. Heck yeah. I think this is going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a sick game. But ultimately, I got Texans coming out victorious over the Colts 33-31. I say that because as much as I think Anthony Richardson is dope, CJ Stroud proved he was dope. Cardinals versus Bills. So I got the Cardinals falling to the Bills. Bills victorious 30-14 over the Birds. I think the Cardinals will be better this year, although I still don't think it's acceptable whatsoever to have them anywhere in the realm of the Bills. Josh Allen goated. Okay, Titans Bears. I think this is going to be a pretty close one. Probably not super high scoring. I got the Bears taking the dub 17-14 over the Titans. These are 2 young quarterbacks who are still figuring things out in Will Levis and Caleb Williams, although bottom line is I just believe in Chicago's supporting cast more than I do the Titans. Jaguars Dolphins. Ooh-wee! I got the Dolphins coming out on top 28-17. I'm not the biggest Trevor Lawrence fan, and we all know how the Dolphins perform in the first half of the season. Broncos Seahawks. Yeah, not really looking forward to this one too much, not going to lie. It'll be a football game, I'm sure. But I got the Seahawks winning at 20-10. We got 2 very dysfunctional offenses, and kind of just going back to the Titans and the Bears, I believe in the supporting cast of the Seahawks way more than I do the Broncos. The Raiders versus the Chargers. This one's interesting. I wasn't really sure what to put for this one, but ultimately I just said fuck it and put Raiders coming out victorious 24-16 over the Chargers. The reason I did that is the Chargers just had a complete overhaul, so it's difficult to predict what their team is going to look like, frankly, at all, and the Raiders' defense is just way better than the Chargers' defense. All right, and we got the Cowgirls versus the Browns. I got the Cowboys beating the Browns in kind of a low-scoring matchup, 20-17 for the victory. Frankly, my main reasoning behind that is I fucking hate Deshaun Watson. I don't think he's ever going to be an above-average starter in the league ever again. Sorry, he needs to show me he can do it before I believe it. All right, next we got the Commanders versus the Buccaneers. I got the Bucs taking the dub 24-16 over the Commanders. Now, I know I just did a video shitting on the 2024 Bucs, but the Commanders have actually been so incredibly dysfunctional for decades. I can't just have them come out and beat a team that made the playoffs last year. Like, can't do that. Jaden Daniels is cool, but not that cool. Too many words. That's enough. Rams, Lions. This one's going to ruffle some feathers. I got the Rams taking down the Lions 30-27 in an absolute shootout. Now, why is that, you may ask? It's definitely not because I fucking hate the Lions, and I especially hate the way that Lions fans shit on Matthew Stafford. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with that whatsoever. I will always cheer for Matt Stafford in a Rams-Lions matchup. There's just no other way around it. And finally, the last motherfrickin' game of the week. Sunday Night Football, we got the Jets and the Niners. And I do have the Niners coming out on top, taking the dub 24-20. This kind of just goes back to my Commanders point. The Jets have been so dysfunctional, and the Niners made the Super Bowl last year. So I'm going to need to actually see it out of Aaron Rodgers before I start picking them to win games. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that speed run of the Week 1 schedule. Let me know what you thought. I don't really know how this is going to turn out. So, see you guys later. Love y'all. Woo!